1, Unit 9, counting dots up to 20. Unit 9.1, we're going to match the dots up to 16. Let's look at the first box. We've practiced on the fact that we have 5 dots in a row. So the first 2 rows is 10 dots. Then we have 11, 12, 13, 14 that make up the rest of them. Which number is your 14? That is your 1 and your 4. So draw a line to it. Let's look at this box. We have 5 and 5 again. We now know that that is 10. So which number is your 10? Draw your line to your 1 and 0. Unit 9.2. We're going to count and write the dots up to 17. Let's look at example B here. We have 5 and 5. We know that's 10 from the practice that we've been doing. But then I have 5 more. So if I start with 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 is your 1 and your 5 put together. Let's look at the next one. We have 5 and 5 again. We know that's 10. Then we have another 5. That would be our 15. With 1 more, that makes 16. That is your 1 and your 6 together. Unit 9.3, counting and write the dots up to 18. Let's look at our first box here. We have our first 5, our second 5 make 10, our third 5 make 15, then we have 16, 17. 17 is a 1 and a 7. Let's look at the next one. We have our first 5, which is 5, second 5, 10, third 5, 15, then we have 16, 17, 18. An 18 is a 1 and an 8. Unit 9.4, counting and write the dots up to 19. Let's look at this box over here. 5 at a time. We have our first 5, and our second 5 we know makes 10. We have a third 5, which makes 15. Then we have 16, 17, 18, 19. A 19 is a 1 and a 9 put together. Unit 9.5, match the dots up to 20. Let's do a couple of these together. In this first box we have 5. Second 5 we know is 10. And a third 5 we now know is 15. So which box shows our 15? That would be our 1 and our 5. Here we have a box that we have our first 5. Then we have our second 5, which is 10. Our third 5, which gives us 15. Then we have 16, 17, 18, 19. Our 19 is our 1 and our 9. Let's look at one more. In this box, we have 1 through 5. Then we have 6 through 10 in the second line. Then we have 11 through 15. Then we have an extra 5, which would make 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now 20, the tens position, or the first number, is changing from a 1 to a 2. And then we have a 0. So draw your line to match.